Guys, I'm trying to stream on TikTok and it has been a great thing. And by the way, it's a really long procedure and a lot of violations. That's how I got on the wayside because I'm trying to join a network and TikTok doesn't allow people to go live like what we are seeing on Facebook and also on YouTube. TikTok is really a great application and it has a lot of restrictions that if you don't follow them, your accounts will be restricted. Uh, and now my account is almost to be restricted because of joining the network, and that is the case. Because if you want to join, if you want to go live on TikTok using PC, you can have to request for the RTM fee so that you will be given a stream key in order for you to stream on PC. That is the big problem. It's one of the technical things that you can imagine. And of course, yes, I have really tried to join the network and they give me a stream key, but TikTok is not trying to is trying to suspend my TikTok accounts, which is a bad thing indeed. But I really claim my rights, uh, and I claim these rights and also the point that I need from TikTok. Thank you so much, guys. And I think we are going to start right now, and we are going to start about artificial intelligence. This is what we are going to discuss, and we are going to discuss this as together because I also want to know from you, from your perspective. Sometimes you may have a point where you want to use artificial intelligence. Of course, yes, and that is your willingness. And artificial intelligence is not a pause. Is not you are not going to use it by pause, but it is your own desire. It is your own belief. If you want to use artificial intelligence, that is your own thinking. You have to use it. There is no problem in that. You can use it. Anything can happen. But sometimes some people really say they don't want to use artificial intelligence, and of course, it is also the own thinking, and this is how they need the own ability to move forward. Of course, yes. But let me try to explain to you. Uh, Today, I call podcast the Boys of Innovations, where you're watching this thing live. I'm your host, Akol Nguyen, you know me very well. And today we are going to discuss a lot of things. We're going to discuss about artificial intelligence. This is what we are going to discuss today. And you know, artificial intelligence, it is not going to change the world. And one of the most important technologies of our generation. And we are now seeing it, that is artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI. First of all, I would like to appreciate all the viewers, those who are seeing me right now, listeners and followers who are continuing to make a core podcast, The Voice of Innovations, as one of the growing platform for ideas, knowledge, innovations, and also meaningful discussions. These platforms was created to inspire a conversation that challenge our thinking and prepare ourselves and prepare us also for the future. And that's why you see this podcast is here today. And today we continue that mission by discussing technology, and that is already changing the worlds around us. And we are seeing it, of course, yes. Now, today, AI is no longer a concept from science. Of course, yes. It's not a concept from science fictions, movies that you see. It's no longer something that belong only to developed countries and all this. Okay. AI today is here with you, and it is already transforming how we work, how we learn, and how we communicate today and solve many problems. Many people think AI is technology for programmers and engineers only, but that is not true. So artificial intelligence is for everybody. Okay. Artificial intelligence is for students, it's for teachers, it's for farmers, journalists, business owners, government employee, doctor, lawyers, and carpenters, content creators. You know, AI has something to offer you. Think about that. Think about it. AI has something that is going to offer to you. You think about this. A task that used to take 3 days of research and all this thing, okay, can now be completed in few hours. A report that required several people to prepare can now be dropped within a minute. Okay, students struggle to understand difficult, uh, can now receive explanations instantly without even any problems that may arise. And we know the way that we have been taught all the ways. We have been in college for a long time. The way that we have been taught is quite a bit different from today. It's quite a bit different. It's not the same. The way you are taught today is a bit different, and the way you are taught in 90s and all this, okay, is quite a bit different. Because today artificial intelligence is everywhere. Whatever you need, you will just find it. You'll just find it across the way. You will even find it in your phone. Have a phone, you just open it up, and then you search for something that you don't understand. And artificial intelligence is going to give you a lot of information about something that you want. And I think after you get all the information that you want, what you do always is that you just go direct to what you want to understand, and instantly you will understand anything, and it will not take long. You will understand it even in a minute. You will understand it even in 3 minutes, in 1 minute, and all this. But since maybe and recently you may have you may need to consult somebody, and maybe you will not find that somebody. You will not find someone to teach you very well in how to do that. But today, artificial intelligence is here. You can just ask any question that you want, and it will give you anything that you want as well. And that's why we say artificial intelligence is really changing the world. Today, a business owner can generate market ideas using artificial intelligence, business plan, and even customer communication. It is even faster than before when you're communicating with your customer. It's not like recent years back, but today you can just communicate with your customer just in a short period of time, and it doesn't take a lot of times like that. And the biggest advantage of artificial intelligence is the speed, and that's why most people like it because of the speed. And if there is no speed in anything, then you may know how long your project is going to take. Sometime you might be planning to do something, but if you want to do something, you need to do something timely. Maybe you're working for the boss. Maybe you're working also for something that you're taking money from. And it depends on you. If you want to take a lot of time, then if you want to take a lot of times, so you have to use it using manuals. But if you want to have speeds and creativity, sometimes you can use artificial intelligence to assist you in ideas and also in speed, so that you have something that you have really range. That is the important part of artificial intelligence. And some people may think that artificial intelligence is not very fast, but artificial intelligence is really very fast. It's not that. It's not the way that you think. It's really very fast. And of course, some people may think that using artificial intelligence is bad and all this. But you don't need to listen to those things, okay? You don't need to listen to anybody that is talking like that, because it's none of your business. You need to do what you want to do. Leave them. Leave somebody who doesn't want to do AI. And that is none of your business. If you want to do AI, you do it using AI. If you don't want to use AI, you just stay there, because you don't want to use artificial intelligence. And today in South Sudan, it may look like an insult, and it may look like somebody is not qualified, somebody is not smart in mind. Sometimes people may think like that if you use artificial intelligence, but that's not the way that you have to take it like that. To use artificial intelligence is not that you're lacking smart minds and all this. But when you use artificial intelligence, it's because of the time. Maybe you need to use it. You need to be better fast in the project that you're doing. But you don't want to spend out some time just in a project that will take 1 hour, a project that will take 2 hours, and all this. So you don't need to spend a lot of time on that. So you need to spend a lot of time in a project that you may know that it will take time, but artificial intelligence is going to help you in a lot of things. And I do say it always that artificial intelligence is like an advisor. He is an advisor. He's advising you the way that you want to do your thing. And of course, As a human, you may have your own thinking, you may have anything that you want to do, but you may consult people, you may also need an advisor so that they can advise you. Artificial intelligence is also there as an advisor. It can advise you on how to do things. And you will also beautify the informations outside the box. Of course, yes. So you don't need to take artificial intelligence informations as authentic sometimes because there is hallucination on that. And they always make mistakes, of course, yes. And they really have confidence to give you something that, but you may see something confidently that this is the right thing. But sometimes if you go and make research about that, then you may find that this is an hallucination. So that's why I say you need to beautify the information separately before you take the decisions. Before you take any decision that you want to do, sometime people may seek advice from somewhere else, but after they get advice, after they got the advice, then what they do, they just execute the decisions, and this is not the right thing. So you don't need to execute the decisions before the actual points. You need to wait first for the you need to wait first for the beautifications outside the book. You have got the idea from artificial intelligence. Of course, yes, nobody will ask you, but you need also to beautify the information outside. And that is the best part of using artificial intelligence. So you don't need to find information from AI and then you take it automatically and execute the decisions based on that. Never. It doesn't work that way. So the first thing you do is that you need to take the information, then you beautify it separately. Then now you compare which one is the best. Is this one the best or the other one is the best? And then you go with the best parts of anything. And if you get that artificial intelligence is not doing it right, then you have to go for something that is right. That is why artificial intelligence is not here to force you to do it. And of course, yes, it's not here by force. It is here as the way that technology has changed the way we communicate. Recently, in 90s, the way we communicate as humanity, as humankind, was really different. It was really different. It's not like today. The way we communicate recently, which sometimes you can hit the drum, that if there is any urgent information that you want to pass, you can hit the drums, okay? And then people may hear that these drums, that it has this information and all this. Sometime if there is a war, sometime if there is anything that is going to happen, uh, the drums is always there. Then people may hear that if there is a drum, then they may detect that there's something is going to happen because of the drum. That's one thing. Another one is a traditional radio. And recently, people use radio to communicate. So if there is a news, breaking news that they want to do, so they'll also put it in radio, and then you may hear what is there in the radio. Sometime you may just fix the time that you want, like at 8, like at 9, like any time based on your locality. This is how humankind has been communicating for a long time. And you may see how it changed today. We have devices around you. You wake up in the morning. Okay, you wake up in the morning, you see your phones, you just use your phone. That's the one thing you do. And again, what you do is that at night you also browse and see anything that is happens. We have couple of social medias, a lot of social medias right there. You have WhatsApp, you get information instantly. You have Facebook, you get information instantly. You have TikTok, you have also YouTube. You have a lot of browsers that you can go and find information from there. You know, uh, does technology change how we communicate? Yes, it does. It changed the way we communicate. And this is the same thing that artificial intelligence is coming as well. So you cannot say why artificial intelligence is changing the world like this. It's changing the world is because the way that we communicate recently is not the same today. That is the point right now. That's the point. It's the same point that you're getting right today with artificial intelligence. There is nothing that changed. And that is the creativity of humans in this planet. This planet has been exist for 1,000 years. And if it exists for 1,000 years, it means that a lot of things should emerge in a world, and you are going also to witness them. You're going to witness all this in 20 years to come, 50 years to come. You die, you go. The other generation will come. They will also get their own thing right there. We don't know how AI is going to be innovated as well, and we don't know how AI is going to look in 100 years to come. We don't know how is it going to look. Okay, so we don't know. And is AI going to be there in 100 years to come or 200 years to come? We don't know whether AI is going to be there. There are a lot of things that are going to emerge, and that is pioneering in technology. And one of the things that we've seen is changing the way humans does things is the technology itself. There is nothing that we have seen today that has emerged as a new thing except technology. In technology, we've seen a lot of things emerging, pioneering in many fields, pioneering in artificial intelligence, and a lot of things that we see today. So it means that the world is really moving very fast with artificial intelligence. If you want to use it, that is your own business. If you don't want to use it as well, it is also the same, your own business. It's not my business. It's a call me when. It's not a business of other people around here who are seeing this. It is your own business. But it may depends. People may be successful in front of you using artificial intelligence, and you will just stay like this. Do you want to be like that? Okay. Well, do you want to see people succeed and you're just down right there? That will make no sense. So what you do is that you need to try bare hard in order to follow them. AI is not for computer programmers. It's not for them at all. AI is for everybody today. AI is for students. AI is for government officials. AI for anything that you want to do. So please, you need to move better fast because the world is also moving. Uh, I think but also the person who can learn faster, adapt faster, and produce results faster often gain, uh, let's say, a significant advantage. If you learn better fast, if you learn better fast, and if you also have a speed in something, if you also think critically, I think you may have advantage in society. That's why you see society love people who are creative. Society love people who thinks out of the box. Society love people like that because um, it helps them. These people help society to have many things, to have things that you may not even believe. Okay, and people who learn better fast, they are really they have many advantage in society. But people who don't understand things, they don't have any advantage in society. And that's why you see today in society, society is now giving credit to people who learn very fast, people who has speed in thing, rather than people who doesn't have speed. Society love people who are very intelligent. Society doesn't love people who don't speak. Society just doesn't love those things, but society love those who always speak for themselves. Those who can also stand and speak for people, those who can also create a solution for every problems that is happening. This is what society does. Society always aligns critically in the right path and a path that has advantage to generations. And that's why you see when you have a community, and then the community should exist with the same objective. And this is the same thing right here. You may find people succeeding in life using artificial intelligence, and you can be there. Nobody will ask. There is nobody is going to ask at all. You are going to find it. AI is becoming powerful tools that allow ordinary people to achieve extraordinary. When you go online here today, you may find a lot of people produce incredible articles. They write articles. People generate also images. People also orchestrated propaganda. These are all the things that we are getting in artificial intelligence today. And of course, it has its own advantage and it has its own disadvantage. And when you go through around social media today, you will get a couple of things, as I said earlier. You may get images being generated using artificial intelligence, and you may not configure that whether it is generated using artificial intelligence or it was not generated using artificial intelligence. You may not. And of course, there are also some of the articles that you get. You may not know whether they are generated using artificial intelligence or they are not. And of course, if you want to use it, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, you cannot use it as well because that's your choice. I'm repeating these words many times to ensure that you have your own freedom. You are a human being. The other person is a human being. We have been here for quite a long time. And this is how we are existing. So people have their own freedom. Maybe you have a freedom in not doing artificial intelligence. And maybe you have a freedom of doing it. So nobody care. Nobody care whatever that you want. But let me tell you the fact that artificial intelligence is here to stay. It's not going to change anything. But if you're creative, then you're going to change the world if you're creative. But only that if you're not creative, it will not change anything. But it will change anything when you are creative. Let us all try to be creative. Artificial intelligence is very important. It is very important and is helping many people today in order to gain what they wanted to do. So if you want to study it, you can just learn it online, and you are going to be a great person. I also have an applications that I've created. It's also about artificial intelligence. So you're seeing here this logo. You're seeing this logo right here. This is NG Technology, and it is the same logo that I use for my AI app, and it is now under review. So this app is under review. It has a lot of engine that I put in it, and I think it's going to change how South Sudan is also is going to be powerful in artificial intelligence, and that is good innovation, of course. And of course, we need things like that in South Sudan. And because South Sudan it has a poor infrastructure in technology, it doesn't mean that we are not ready to do anything that we want. We are ready to do anything that we want because artificial intelligence is now changing the world. But if it is changing the world, so we have to move also with the world as a South Sudanese people. So we don't need to stay as we are today. Uh, AI can help people to generate ideas, as I said, explore possibilities, and bring their imagination to life. These are the things that artificial intelligence does today, and it also bring a lot of imagination. And I know people who have been I've been moving around so with a lot of people. So, I always observe people, and I can attest that. Yeah, I know people who think out of the box because when I interact with them, I need to know who is really qualified to be like this, and who is really genius in something. Sometime I met a couple of people, and these people sometime I see them that the future is in them, and seeing them that the future is in them, I know that they will learn, and that is the best part of it. And in the world today, to be optimistic is to be creative. You we might be doing the same job. You're doing the same job. I mean, you're doing the job that I'm doing, and I'm doing the job that you're doing. But people intend to go to you sometime. It's not that because my products are this or this, but it's because of you being creative. That's why people love you so much. They have to go to you because what they see in you is integrity. They also trust your products, and they don't trust my products because I haven't done anything. That's why they go to you. And if they go to you, then you're going to be influential on that. This is the thing that we are seeing today. And if we are doing the same thing, that is mean uh, one person's must be creative. Okay, one person's must be creative, and And if we are many, some of us must be creative. Some of us might not be creative. This is how world is moving. So the world is not moving today. Like people should move in one directions, but that is not the case. People move in different directions. I'm good in this, and you are also good in the other thing. And this is how world is moving today. And I'm really advising you to use artificial intelligence in anything that you want to do. Most of the people are using it, corporates are using it, and these corporates are using, they are even paying money. Right now, you're using it for free, all right? Even the application that I've created, I'm using it for free. I just made it for free. But I said that I'm going to make it, I'm going to prioritize the payment versions after 3 months. This is what I do. This is what I really think, and I plan for that. I plan that after 3 months of the approvals from the Google, then I'm going to include a lot of things so that it should be paid application. Then you're going to use some settings and all this. Then after some time, it may ask you to make the payment. And to make the payment, maybe you can just call me because I know we don't have banking here right here. But I think I will just be putting my number right there. Then you call me, you send me the money. I will be using SSP. You send me the money, I'll be taking my own money, and then you're going to use the application. I'm going to train a model. I'm going to train artificial intelligence models very soon. And this model that I'm going to train, so I'll be training it in image creations, video creations, and so forth. I'm going to look for this API so that it also help me in order to generate videos, in order to generate as well as pictures. But right now I have only text generation applications and it's under close testing review from the Google. So if it's finished, then it's going to be launched very soon. And that is one of the case that artificial intelligence is going to change a lot of things today. And you've seen most of the advantage, all right? And if we said that it explore a lot of possibilities, and you might be having many possibilities that you also want to accomplish sometime. So artificial intelligence will help you on that. And it also bring imagination to life, as I said earlier. So the human minds remain the source of visions and innovation. This is what you also need to know. And people may think that humans will never have anything to say on that, but that is wrong. A human mind is going to be innovations. Human mind is going to be a driver of the artificial intelligence. So there is nothing that is going to be driver of artificial intelligence apart from human being. But human being is going to be the driver of artificial intelligence. So don't say that human being is not going to be there. Human being is always behind and is the driver. He is also the innovator behind everything that we are seeing today. And that is the best parts of artificial intelligence. AI simply provides tools that help us to move from ideas to results much faster. And this is what most people like from it. So instead of spending a lot of times like 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 25 days, and all this, it's better for you to be faster. And let me speak directly to those who are not yet using artificial intelligence. Uh, the the world is moving forwards. All right. Uh, whether we participate or not. And when computers arrive, some people ignore them. And also when internet arrived, most people were really ignoring it as well. Are you seeing that? People were ignoring computers. People were ignoring also internet. This is in 90s. People were ignoring all this. They say these are not a good thing. We cannot use them. Okay, even printers. People were really ignoring printers. That we don't want to use all these things. These things are not good and so forth. And this is what people were saying. Okay, and of course, this is what you're seeing, and this is humankind is quite a bit very complex, and some people ignore them. Okay, And also, when smartphones arrived, some people say that they were unnecessary. And look today, what happened today? Many of those same people are trying to catch up with that. And the same thing is happening with AI. Uh, the future will not belong only to those who work hard. It will belong to those who work smart and make use of available technology. You need to mark this very well. Yeah, AI is becoming a tool that help people live to learn faster, write better, research more effectively, and solve a problem more efficiently. Okay, this is what you need to know. For young people in South Sudan, this presents a tremendous opportunity. We may face challenges such as limited infrastructure, high internet costs, and limited access to tech, but we also have an advantage. We are entering the AI era at a time when knowledge is becoming more accessible than ever before. A young persons with determinations, internet access, and willingness to learn can acquire skills that were once available only in major universities and technology centers around the world. Okay, so the question now we should ask ourselves is not whether AI will change the world. The question is whether we are preparing ourselves to benefit from that change. That's the question you need to ask. And here at Akol Podcast, the Voice of Innovations, we believe that innovation begins with curiosity. We believe that knowledge should be shared. We believe that the young people should not fear technology, but rather understand it, master it, and use it to improve their lives and communities. Artificial intelligence is not here to replace human potential. It's here to amplify it. It is here to amplify those who combine human creativity, critical thinking, and determination with the power of AI will be better positioned to succeed in the years ahead. As we conclude, I encourage every listener to start learning about AI today. Don't wait until everyone else has moved ahead. Explore it, understand it, and also discover how it can help you in your profession, in your business, in your studies, and in your daily life. I really thank you for joining in into these episodes, and I believe that these episodes has really helped you to master a lot of things that you may need in technology. So I appreciate that we are now 41 minutes live, and we are live on Facebook, we are live on TikTok, and also we are live on YouTube because I have a channel on YouTube called Podcast, Voice of Innovations, and on TikTok it's written as a call M Junior. This is the name that I'm using, and I really appreciate you. And let me hope that any question that you also forward, I will answer it anytime. I will answer it next time, so maybe in my next episodes. So I really thank you so much for coming, and I really thank you so much for supporting a call podcast all the time. Bye bye from now, and we shall meet.